Now, a News Channel 13 special presentation. Teacher Supply Surprise. Hosted by Caitlin Erla and Chris Honorato.
Games.
Sponsored by Sunmark Credit Union.
Welcome and thank you for joining us. I'm Caitlin Erla.
And I'm Chris Honorato. Tonight we're excited to bring you a special look at News Channel 13's Teacher Supply Surprise.
This was a brand new initiative for us here at the station, and it all started with you.
Before we get into the details of how it all went, let's look at the school supply costs. Caitlin, according to Capital One shopping research, the average household budget for back-to-school shopping in 2024 was $874.68.
Wow, a staggering number, really.
Yeah, and for one K through 12 student, the average cost of back-to-school supplies was $586.
Yeah, and double or triple that for multi-kid households. That's really a significant investment.
Now, American families spend a total of nearly $40 billion on K through 12 back-to-school shopping in 2024, and the National Retail Foundation projects that spending will increase to close to $42 billion in 2025.
Yeah, we know families aren't the only ones covering the costs of those supplies. Many teachers here in the Capital Region buy them out of their own pockets, many times to make sure economically disadvantaged students have the tools they need to succeed.
And that was a huge driver behind our Teacher Supply Surprise. Our goal was to help lessen the financial burden for 13 deserving teachers, but we needed your help to make that happen.
So we put out a call for nominations, and at the end of a 3-week period, we've received nearly 200.
We picked teachers from school districts across the Capital Region, and we invited them to join us for a special shopping day at Walmart in Clifton Park.
We gave them each $250 to spend. Here's a sneak peek of how it all played out.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to WNYT's Teacher Supply Surprise Extravaganza. Welcome. We know the financial strain in this Capital Region and the pressure that it puts on a lot of you to prepare for your classroom. So we wanted to take a little bit of edge off that, give you the opportunity to help prepare your students in the best way possible. Jerry Lee and our friends at Sunmark, we can't thank them enough for their support and their team and the supplies that they brought in today. We're really, really excited. Let the games begin. Congratulations.
$250, you're going to try to make it go as far as possible today. How far can it go?
It can go far. In the teacher's world, $250 is like gold.
Do you have to give a lot of stuff to your students?
I do buy a lot on my own from Amazon or Walmart or Christmas gifts or crafts and activities, just things to make my students' day go easier and they can learn better.
Did you come with a list? How prepared were you coming in today?
I did not come with a list, but I know my kids pretty well, so I know the stuff that we really need for our classroom.
Teacher Supply Surprise, 5 more minutes and make your way up to the front. Thank you.
How is this shopping spree helping you prepare for the upcoming school year?
I am planning to make supply bins for all of my students. Their scissors, their crayons, their pencils, everything that they're going to need throughout the day. I'm making each an individual bin.
Did you come with a list?
I did.
Did you know, all right, $250 will get me?
I have tried.
Yeah.
Because you want to be wise, and you want to get things that you're actually going to need.
A lot of these are the essentials. I mean, I know you've got Sharpies and folders we talked about, but games, I'm learning, are really critical.
Yes.
Why?
I know it doesn't seem it, but we do have inside recess.
So we like to have games and hands-on activities, and it promotes conversations and, role-playing and learning to cooperate. So that's always a plus.
Do you have room in your budget to get me this?
Maybe.
We got this?
Is that allowed?
I feel like I'm still on cloud 9.
Our bag.
All right, let's go.
Thank you for all of this and thinking of us teachers and our students, really, because that's what we're doing this for. I am so overwhelmed with gratitude and anticipation.
Well, the good news is these are things that are almost impossible to break.
I was so grateful to have this opportunity and just to be able to share this with my school community. It'll make a lot of kids smile.
Games.
Fun. I didn't even know they make this anymore.
The one thing that stays the same though is the love that we all have for the kids. We just want them to be successful.
1, 2, 3.
As you saw, Caitlin and I were at the event. We had a lot of fun with it, but they did put us to work. And so someone who knows firsthand how hard teachers work, my brother's a teacher, sister-in-law is a principal, both my mom and dad were teachers. It really was an honor to participate.
Yeah, it really was. And we are so excited to introduce you at home to all 13 of our winning teachers, starting with Gabrielle Lamery. She's a 3rd grade teacher at Ballard Road Elementary in South Glens Falls Central School District. And she's another one who often uses her own money to provide for her classroom. She's dual certified in elementary and special education, and her goal is to make sure every student in her classroom feels a sense of inclusion and belonging.
Next up is Jamie Pink. Jamie's a 1st grade teacher at Jefferson Elementary School in the Chalmont School District. She's known for her infectious personality and energy. As a little girl, Jamie knew she wanted to be a teacher and even worked as a preschool aide for her first job.
This is Katie Bloomer. She's a 5th grade special education teacher at Van Rensselaer Elementary School in the Rensselaer City School District. Katie goes above and beyond for her kids and often buys her own classroom supplies. She is always looking for new ways to support her students.
Now, we were lucky enough to chat with Katie for a bit during her shopping spree and catch a glimpse of just how passionate she feels about helping her students.
Poverty has hit our city pretty badly. I just try to supply as much as I can to not let my students go without. And I will spend all of the money that I have for my students. And I tell them all the time that they're mine. I love them like they're my own children.
Talking to Katie, you could see the passion in her eyes. And later in the show, we're going to take you to Katie's classroom to see the environment she creates for her kids.
Yeah, really incredible. And boy, how lucky are we to have her teaching kids in the Capital Region.
Yeah, we have more teachers to introduce you to. But first, we'd like to welcome a very special guest.
Our Vice President and General Manager here at News Channel 13, John Hitchcock, is with us. John, thanks for being on the show. Obviously, this is something that you created with the help of Sunmark and the rest of our team here at News Channel 13. Why was this important for us to do?
Well, a big part of our station's mission is serving the greater good of our local communities, and that includes the school systems as well. And we know also there's a lot of pressure on the economics of schools in our capital region as well. So this is a great collaboration between us and Sunmark, and really be part of that solution for a lot of the teachers.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier in the show, this was the first time we've ever done this, right? First year for the initiative. We didn't know how it was going to play out, but it was really fun and awesome to see the teachers at the end smiling. One was even walking out in tears.
Yes, yeah, it was highly emotional, and that's a lot about what we do in our storytelling is emotional. But it was so impactful, and the collaboration we had with Sunmark, both of you being there to see and be part of it, just made it incredibly rewarding. So next year, yeah, we plan to make it even bigger and more special.
And Caitlin and I were racing at the end of the checkout to see who could bag more supplies.
Yeah.
I don't know who won. We'll check the score later
Probably you.
on.
You're better at Tetris than I am.
John, thank you.
Thank you both.
After the break, we're talking with Sunmark Credit Union CEO Jerilee Bedoin why she says Teacher Supply Surprise was perfectly in line with Sunmark's philosophy.
Plus, the special surprise her team brought to the event with help from the community. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Teacher Supply Surprise, sponsored by Sunmark Credit Union.
In just a minute, we're going to hear from Jerilee Bedoin, CEO of Sunmark Credit Union. Sunmark not only partnered with us on this initiative, but took it upon themselves to make it even more special for everyone.
Yeah, before we hear from Jerilee, let's meet some more of our winning teachers. Megan Cherubino is a 3rd grade teacher at Harmony Hill Elementary in Cohoes. She works hard to support her ENL students, English as a new language. She attends workshops and training sessions to learn how to support her kids better, while also helping other general education teachers learn to better support theirs.
Next up is Audrey McKernan. Audrey is a 3rd grade teacher in the Argyle Central School District who's described as caring and engaging. She's dedicated to understanding each student as a whole and cares about her kids both inside and outside of the classroom. Her classroom theme this year, is superheroes.
That's every teacher,
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah. Catherine Regitano is a third grade teacher at Belltop Elementary in the East Greenbush Central School District. She works hard to help her students build confidence, both academically and personally. She has a unique ability to make every lesson come alive, bringing the best out of even the most reluctant learners. Catherine fosters a classroom culture of kindness, inclusivity, and mutual respect.
And this is Jessica Bruce. She's a fourth grade teacher at Whitehall Elementary, and she's also serving in the 109th Air National Guard. How
That's
impressive
awesome.
is she?
Yeah.
She loves to share her experiences with her kids. She even sent them each a postcard from Antarctica. She's quick to change her classroom decor so it matches each season, and her kids just love her.
And Jessica's another teacher we were fortunate enough to catch up with during the shopping spree.
I am from Whitehall, so I wanted to give back to my community, work with the kids there, and give them a better start to life where, most don't have that. I never would imagine I'd had this opportunity to get all this amazing stuff. Just wanted to say thank you guys for this really cool opportunity and experience. I'm having a really good time and I appreciate it.
I just love hearing from these teachers, and they weren't the only ones we spoke with during our shopping day on August 6th.
Yeah, we also caught up with Sunmark Credit Union CEO Jerilee Bedoin to find out why she and her team cared so much about partnering with us on this.
We have a philosophy of people helping people. This fits and dovetails so nicely with our philosophy of that and helping teachers in our community. Teachers are selfless heroes in our community. They really are. And oftentimes it goes unnoticed. And I feel strongly that if you help a teacher, you're helping the family, the school, and the community. We're delighted to be part of it this year and thrilled to make it even better and stronger next year.
Jerilee and the Sunmark team did more than just partner with us on this event. They took it upon themselves to collect additional donations for our winning teachers to take home.
Yeah, it was really awesome. They brought 2 tables worth of supplies, and each teacher, after they checked out, they were greeted with smiles from Sunmark and were encouraged to take anything that they needed.
So on top of their Walmart purchases, our teachers walked away with backpacks, cleaning supplies, crayons and markers, notebook paper. You name it, it was on the donation table.
Yeah, it truly was. And it was incredible to watch these teachers fill up their bags. And I think we all felt that unwavering support from the Capital Region.
The support really from the community has been overwhelming. As a nonprofit cooperative, as a credit union, we're member owned. And so they feel that same level of commitment and dedication to the teachers as well.
When we come back, we have even more teachers to feature.
Plus, we'll take you to a local school where many of the kids depend on the generosity of their teachers to succeed.
Welcome back to Teacher Supply Surprise, sponsored by Sunmark Credit Union.
Welcome back. In just a minute, we're going to take you to meet one of our winning teachers in her classroom at Van Rensselaer Elementary in the Rensselaer City School District.
But first, let's meet 3 more of our featured teachers. Krista Knudsen is a teacher at Octay Elementary in the Shenendehowa Central School District. She is known for inspiring a passion for learning and love for school in the students she works with. She's kind and patient and invests the time to really get to know her kids. She's also known for her ability to incorporate her students' families into the classroom. Through mystery reader events, classroom parties, and more, she helps parents to feel like they're a part of their child's academic life.
Karen Smith is a 5th grade social studies teacher at Hoosick Valley Elementary. She's dedicated, hardworking, and known for doing whatever it takes to help her kids succeed and thrive. She likes to make sure her kids have fun while they learn, so she's creative and always willing to change grade levels or subject areas to best serve her school. She's focused on building positive relationships with both her students and their families.
Hillary Patrizio is a 4th grade teacher at St. Mary's in Ballston Spa who is not afraid to go above and beyond for her students and school as a whole. She loves to highlight special occasions that make her kids feel special and is always willing to stay after hours or work weekends to make sure her students are set up for success.
And she's innovative in the classroom, especially when it comes to flexible seating options. We saw a lot of teachers shopping for those. We talked with Hillary on shopping day.
$250 is huge for us teachers. Like the little things that people don't think about, like if, the student forgets their scissors or they've lost them during the day, especially for those of us where the kids kind of travel back and forth from some classrooms. So having that stuff in our pockets when they need it is huge for them.
A lot of things in your cart currently that are not just markers, crayons, pencils.
Yeah.
You're thinking outside the box.
Yes, yeah. I had a very diverse classroom last year, and my kids really like to get up and move around, and I noticed that I didn't have a lot of options for them last year. So going into this year, I knew that I wanted some more of those options for them to be able to get up out of their seats, sit where they're comfortable, and do their best work.
Katie Bloomer, a 5th grade special education teacher at Van Rensselaer Elementary School, says poverty has hit her city hard.
Katie says teaching is a dream she gets to wake up and fulfill every single day. And when it comes to making sure her students are taken care of, she truly knows no bounds.
Let's all go back to school now with a look inside Katie's classroom.
So I was actually able to get so much stuff that I'd love for you to see. I tell my parents from the start of the year, like, we are a team in their child's success. I created a supply bin for every single student. Their markers, their crayons, their erasers, their pencils, their glue stick, and their scissors. I am a 12-on-1 self-contained special education teacher, so all of my students are students with disabilities. A lot of my students are unable to read fully at this age. They're all at different levels, so I have to differentiate a lot in my classroom. We have a color coding system for math is green, red for reading, science and social studies is blue. I was able to take our supply list that we asked of the families, and I was able to get 12 of each of the items. So I had 12 boxes of crayons, 12 boxes of colored pencils, 12 markers, 12 supply bins, 12 of the 5 colors of folders that we ask, and pencils and erasers. You name it, I was able to get it. I actually also was able to get some flexible seating options, so I have 2 yoga balls. My favorite things are actually these cushions that they sit on, and they help them focus because they're moving, but they don't realize that they're moving. I also was able to get beanbag filler to fill my beanbag chairs. My beanbag chairs needed a little bit of updating. I was able to get a lot of things with that $250, and I could not be more thankful. It's very difficult when students don't have what they need because there's a lot of sharing going on. It's very time consuming with activities. I need to take the time to say, okay, student A, you can have that, but student B, you need to wait your turn because we don't have enough for you to do it at the same time. So it does take away a lot of instructional time when we don't have everything that we need for an activity. I'm here for the kids. It's student-centered. Teaching is not a career that we go into to become rich. Being able to use the funds that the Teacher's Supply Surprise gave me, I was able to completely supply my students with the supplies that they need going into the school year.
We gave all of our winners these keepsake frames with quotes from their nomination forms. What did getting this on that day mean to you?
Honestly, it brought instant tears to my eyes. Being able to read what my cousin had written for me meant the world. I had no idea she even nominated me for this, which makes it even that much sweeter. And honestly, just seeing the date from when my father passed away, and it's been hard and all of this, just coming back to work, this just encompasses the entire program that the Teacher Supply Surprise is. So grateful for everything that I was given growing up with 2 parents who were able to provide for me. So it showed me that I can help provide for others as well.
When we come back, we'll introduce you to our final 3 winning teachers, and Chris and I will spend some time reminiscing.
Well, I'm gonna think way back. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Teacher Supply Surprise, sponsored by Sunmark Credit Union.
Welcome back. We have 3 more teachers to introduce you to tonight, but first, I have a question, Chris, for you. Who was your favorite teacher? I know, way back in the day.
Yeah.
And why?
How many do I get to choose? I'll give you 3 very quickly here. Mrs. Smith in the 3rd grade.
Okay.
So much energy, was great. High school history teacher, Mr. Diet. Love history. And you'll understand this one. Miss Mahoney, my English teacher in high school. My love for reading, writing, and what?
Critiquing everyone else?
No, grammar.
Grammar, yes. Well, you are the grammar king around here. We appreciate that. We always go to you.
How about you?
My favorite teacher was Mrs. Gurka in 7th grade. 7th grade can be a tough time for young girls, so she really helped me out a lot, took me under her wing. She was my English teacher, so I was pretty good at English, but I wasn't great at all the other classes.
Okay.
And she kind of instilled in me the importance of kind of focusing, locking in, and just doing a good job.
And it sounds like the confidence to then be able to go tackle those other subjects.
Right.
Yeah?
It was she was really great.
That's awesome. I love that. All right, let's meet our last 3 winning teachers now. And we start with Ashley Torta Equier. She's a special education teacher at Stuart M. Townsend Elementary in Lake Luzerne. Now, despite budget limitations, Ashley has never let a lack of materials stand in the way of delivering a high-quality education. She often purchases her classroom supplies out of pocket to make sure her students have what they need to succeed. She's even purchased clothing and other necessities for students. Her room is filled with interactive stations and quiet reading corners to accommodate different learning styles. Her creativity and care turn an ordinary classroom into a vibrant, student-centered learning hub.
Casey Senti is a 4th grade teacher at Marie Curie Elementary in the Amsterdam City School District. Like many of our featured teachers, she often spends her own money to make sure her students' needs are met in the classroom. She tutors outside of working hours to help them succeed and applies for grants that would help the school. She often spends the money she earns tutoring on supplies for her kids.
Carrie Wantuck is a 5th grade teacher at Stillwater Elementary. She's known for her loving, caring, and kind nature. She wants to be the best for her students and is quick to provide extra help. She's encouraging and dedicated to helping each of her students succeed. She's positive, lighthearted, and has even been known to sing and dance around the classroom to make sure it's a fun and happy environment, like Caitlin in the newsroom.
Yeah. Well, we all love that. We did spend a few minutes with Carrie during her shopping spree. Here's what she had to say.
I think it takes a toll on families, especially families that have multiple students in school. You have 3 or 4 kids coming through an elementary school and middle school or high school. That can add up. This is like such a wonderful opportunity to be able to have this in our classroom for kids that may need an extra supply or just don't come with everything that's needed.
All right, if there's one thing we've learned here tonight, it's that teachers in the Capital Region are what we'd all want in a teacher, a selfless, creative attitude, and they need our continuous support.
Yeah, that's for sure. We'd like to thank our 13 winning teachers and all teachers in the Capital Region for everything they do.
Also, a big thank you to Jerilee Bedoin and the entire Sunmark Credit Union team for helping to make Teacher Supply Surprise possible.
If you missed any of our teacher features tonight, you can find them all on WNYT.com/supplies. Thank you for joining us and have a great night.